Hey guys, it's Claudia, and I'm sorry if you hear background noise, and I'm sorry for the echo, if there is one, if you guys hear one. And today, I'm going to be talking about a more serious topic. You're like, what's the serious topic? It's the serious topic I am talking about, something that I've always wanted to talk about to you guys. It's the myths about pit bulls. Now, I actually own 2 pit bulls. They're the sweetest things alive, and I really don't know what I would do without them. And a big myth that I hear all the time is that they're an aggressive breed. Just because you met one aggressive pit bull and it got on the news doesn't mean that they're all aggressive. And it's really sad to me because I know they're so sweet. Like, I would actually say Chihuahuas are probably more aggressive than a pit bull. Pit bulls are so sweet, and I actually own 2. One is very old, and we don't even know how long he's gonna live. He's got like a bunch of mast cell tumors. He's very old, and I've had him since I was 2 years old. We grew up together, and he's so nice. And you guys are like, oh, he grew up with children. He just adapted to humans. He's a court case dog. If you don't know what a court case dog is, it's this thing where his original owner was not supposed to be owning dogs. I don't know. I can't remember, but I don't know why, but he was put in jail, and since my Teddy was part of the case, he literally sat in a cage for 7 months in torture, never got to go out, fed probably at least only once every couple of days. And it's so sad to me because I know he doesn't deserve this. If you wonder what I'm playing with, I'm just playing with these because, yeah, I play with stuff when I'm talking. But I should be looking at the camera. I keep looking at this, but I should be looking at that. And it's really sad because I know he didn't deserve that. He did nothing wrong, and he literally had to stay in that cage. And his name there was Pumpkin. That's what they called him. But we never call him Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Why is that so hard to say? Pumpkin, because it's so bring him bad memories. He was put through torture. And literally, my mom says the day she brought him home, he was the nicest dog ever. So he didn't adapt. No. He was always a good dog, even though he was treated badly. And it's so sad to hear these stories. And one time, I won't use names, I'll just call her Lily. Let's just call her Lily. She said, my mom won't let me have a pit bull because they bite. Like, every animal bites. Like, every animal will bite for protecting themselves. God, even a fish will bite you if they feel harmed. Any breed of dog, any animal, any species, any living thing besides humans, we defend ourselves, but any animal will bite if they feel harmed or use a defense mechanism. Like us, we defend ourselves. We punch back. You may not think, but dogs, their way of defending themselves is biting the other dog. So it's your fault that this pit bull that you met bites. It's your fault because you were being rude to that dog, and that dog felt harmed and scared, and they were like, stop it, stop it. They were probably even growling. And if they're growling, that doesn't mean that they're a bad dog. That just means they're giving you a warning, like, hey, you're bothering me. Can you please stop? And it's a big thing. You have to listen to that. Sometimes I forget to listen to that, but my dog Willow, she's very young, so she just has a lot of energy. And sometimes I do things that she doesn't like, but she growls, and then I learn, and I still sometimes forget this. I have to stop. Okay, I have to stop now. Okay, so like, it's your fault because you didn't take the warning that the dog was telling you. Can you stop now? They probably even gave you a second warning because pit bulls are so sweet. And then, bam, they bit somebody because that person was being rude to the dog. It's not the dog's fault, it's your fault. And these myths just keep building up and building up higher and higher because people are annoying this just one breed and they're just trying to defend themselves. And now all of a sudden, they're an aggressive breed. Do you see my point? Do you see my point? They never did anything wrong. We're just building and building and building myths. And it makes me so sad because I am so against animal cruelty. And it flips me out when I hear when somebody says, I'm not getting a pit bull because they bite. I'm not getting a pit bull because blah, blah, blah. So when they tell us they're not getting a pit bull because some myth that they heard. It's so rude. I think a little tiny chihuahua could be more aggressive than a pit bull. Pit bulls are probably the sweetest breed. And I don't know why these myths started. Actually, I do know why these myths started. Because people can be very stupid sometimes. I'm not trying to call you stupid. I'm trying to say some people be very stupid and they're not acknowledging the fact that the dog is just trying to say, can you please stop? And you're not listening to the dog, and then they bite you. And then they get blamed for being a bad dog when they're just trying to tell you, hey, I didn't really like that, and I actually gave you warnings. And it's so sad because I'm so afraid. I'm like, do you know the amount? Every day, sorry, that's our giant, but every day, 2.7 million, not thousand, 2.7 million animals get euthanized. And they didn't do anything wrong. That's why I support things like the ASPCA and other animal protection centers, because they actually know what I'm feeling. And it's so sad. Like, sometimes we walk down the road and people will go across the street to dodge our pit bull. Like, Teddy and Willow, they're both pit bulls. Willow's a pit bull mix. But people are afraid of Teddy. And he's so old. Like, he has white hairs. And he's so old. It's so surprising when I see somebody, like, change directions because we have a pit bull. Like, he literally wouldn't even hurt a fly. Like, literally, he's afraid of flies. Okay, let me just tell you how sweet he is. He's afraid of bubbles. He's not gonna bite you just from looking at you, okay? And, like, I've met people with dogs and I'm like, oh, you're so sweet. And they're like, oh, Rosie, stop jumping on her, stop jumping. I'm like, it's okay, I own 2 dogs at home. They're like, oh, what breed are they? I'm like, oh, they're pit bulls. And sometimes I'm like, I own 2 pit bulls, just to show them, I'm not afraid of your German Shepherd. Like, they're so afraid that I'm freaked out by their German Shepherd that's jumping up on me. I'm like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, I don't want to support it. And it just aggravates me so much. And this video is going to be so long. I don't care how long this video is. I don't care if it's just a video of me talking and talking. But this is a serious issue. And I'm not just talking about, we just have to stop this with pit bulls. We have to stop this with all animals. We have to stop animal cruelty itself. My dream is to make it stop. It stop. And I don't know how I could do this alone, or if you know the channel, we do collabs all the time. Crafty Emma, you should totally check out her channel. You'll probably be easily able to find it if you haven't already found it. But we're both so against animal cruelty, and we can't do it by ourselves. So join us. And like, so it just makes me so sad when I hear about these animals. That's why my family is monthly donors to the ASPCA because those animals, they didn't do anything wrong. It was us. It was us. It was us humans, and then they're getting blamed for being bad. Pit bulls, they didn't do anything wrong. They didn't do anything wrong. They actually gave us warnings telling us to stop. And it just makes me so upset. And like, I'm really trying not to cry. If I cry, I'm so sorry. But it really like hurts me to know that animals all around the world are doing nothing wrong and being treated badly for it. And I think I should really stop the video now because it's getting too long. I might do a part 2. But I think this is a serious issue and it needs to stop. I'm going to end this video now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and take this very seriously. Bye guys. Mwah. Hey guys. Well, this is just like an extra little piece. I don't think most of you guys are watching, but just an extra piece. I'm going to ask my Siri on my phone if she thinks pit bulls are an aggressive breed. Let's see what Siri thinks. Why is this marker cap off? This marker cap should it be on? Okay. Let me ask Siri. Hey Siri, are pit bulls aggressive breeds?
Let me check on that. Here's what I found on the web for a pit bull's aggressive breeds.
Okay. Yeah, look at. I didn't even read this. I didn't read this before I said my video. I was like, pit bulls are probably less aggressive than Chihuahuas. Look at right here. On my thing, I don't know if you can see it. It might be backwards. It says, pit bulls are less aggressive than Chihuahuas. That's a true statement. Now, it might be fake because I know not everything on the internet is true. But that just goes to show that pit bulls aren't aggressive, okay, people? If you think they are, they're not. Change it up in your brain and say, aggressive breed? No, there's no such thing actually as an aggressive breed. Like, one time we had to rent a house, and the owner, since it was kind of pet friendly, but not mostly, they were like, oh, can we see pictures of your dogs? Sure. And we were joking around because we have this old photo, from 2012, for my dog. You know those Halloween prop decorations? Well, we had this severed foot, and he used to be obsessed with it, and he would carry it around in his mouth like it's his baby. And we had a photo of him with it, and we were like, oh my gosh, we should show him that photo. And then we were like, oh my gosh, we probably wouldn't actually be able to rent the house. So we just sent a cute photo of him snuggling with one of us. And yeah, but that just, yeah. So I actually don't think that you should think, I don't think that they're aggressive breeds. And I don't actually believe in aggressive breeds. I don't think there's any such thing as aggressive breeds. For all I know, just go out and go buy yourself a pit bull. They will change your life. They're the sweetest things ever, and I don't know why somebody wouldn't want one, unless you're allergic. If you're allergic, then don't get one. If you're allergic to animals, don't get one. But if you aren't, and you really have no, if your apartment doesn't allow it, if you have an excuse my apartment doesn't allow dogs or I'm allergic, but if you actually have no reason to not own a dog, if you're always home and you're not allergic and you can get a dog, I definitely recommend getting a pit bull. They are the sweetest things ever. I definitely that sounds weird. Never adopt from pet shops. Always rescue from shelters. Don't I see these, because where I live, sometimes I see these posters that are dog for sale, and I get so mad at them. I'm like, you can't sell a dog with a poster. That I think that might be even illegal. Like, that's so wrong. Like, if I was president, animal cruelty would be a law. You could get thrown in jail. And like, sometimes I see these videos of like these dogs, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, they're very sad. Like, one time I saw this video of this dog riding on top, like in the pickup part of the guy's pickup truck. And it was like that, you know that little like end part of pickup trucks? Like, I literally saw a video. He was even chained in there. He was just like sitting there in fear, and he was so scared. And like, they spoke to the man, and they're like, oh yeah, he likes it back there. No, he doesn't. He was literally like, his tail was in between his legs. That means your dog is scared. His ears were like, he was scared for his life. And he was going so fast. He was going over the speed limit. Do you think the dog likes that? No, they hate it. So I really actually have to go now. So yeah, bye.